Everyone thinks that the fresh server launch is all about rushing to level 60, but that's a rookie mistake. Grinding for hours or hoarding gold too soon? Forget it. Sure, there will be some players that will race to max level, but that's not the smartest move. If you want to dominate the early game and be ahead of the competition from day one, you'll need a strategy. These 5 tips will ensure that you start strong and you stay ahead. And if you're looking for more WoW content like this, make sure to give me a like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, pick a class that fits your goals. Are you looking to level fast? You probably are going to want to go with a hunter or a mage for their incredible efficiency. Mages can AoE grind and get through content very quickly, and hunters are the masters of solo play and can easily handle mobs without taking too much damage. Want to dominate early dungeons and have a role in groups? Warriors and priests will always be in demand. Warriors tank the toughest bosses and priests keeps your groups alive. And if you're aiming for PvP supremacy or just love being in the action, rogues and warlocks are probably your go-to picks. Rogues for stealthy ganks and warlocks for incredible utility and damage. Remember, fresh servers mean a lot of competition early on, so choosing a versatile and self-sufficient class can keep you ahead of the edge and making the leveling experience a lot more smoother. In Classic, every second counts, especially on fresh servers where zones are crowded. So plan ahead, know your starting zone quests and the most efficient path to level. It's easy to get distracted by all the shiny quests around, but sticking to the most optimal route will actually keep you ahead of the pack. Using add-ons like Questy to track quests and get quest markers saves you a lot of time by showing you exactly where to go. Plan ahead to avoid contested areas or maybe zones that will become overcrowded, especially in the early days. And don't forget, sometimes grinding mobs in quiet spots can be faster than fighting for quest spawns in highly contested areas. If you see a group with mobs nearby, take advantage and get that XP without wasting the time waiting for respawns. A fresh server means a fresh economy, and you can capitalize on that. As you level, collect every resource, herbs, ores, cloth, and even gray items. You'll be surprised on how quickly something like light leather and linen cloth can sell for a premium early on. Don't sleep on gathering. You don't need to be a full-time farmer, but pick up professions that match your goals. Like skinning and mining are great for making quick gold, while tailoring, alchemy, and enchanting can help you craft items or potions that players will need for dungeons and raids. Be the first to gather valuable materials and you'll quickly corner the market. You'd be surprised on how many people are willing to buy that extra stack of copper ore for a quick edge. Classic WoW is better together, and fresh servers are no different. Grouping up early not only makes leveling easier, but it also is essential if you want to tackle dungeons early on. On fresh servers, like dungeons like Dead Mines or Wailing Caverns, are where a lot of people get early gear, and don't waste time soloing when you can get a full group and hit these dungeons fast for better rewards and tons of experience. Teaming up also helps you avoid bottlenecks and quest zones, especially in the first few days when the server population is going to be so high. Whether you're joining a guild or simply grouping up with players you meet, having a reliable team will get you through a huge advantage in the long run. Plus, let's face it, it's just more fun to experience the chaos of a fresh server launch with others. Finally, just keep your momentum. Staying ahead of the pack isn't just about leveling fast, it's about consistency. Take breaks strategically and don't log out in open forest zones. Log out in major cities and always park in an inn or a rested zone so you can benefit from that XP bonus. Stock up on food and water and bag space before venturing out so you're not constantly running back to town. Trust me, managing your supplies efficiently will save you a lot of time in the long run. And here's a pro tip: avoid distractions like browsing the auction house early on. While it's tempting to pick up rare items or materials, focusing on leveling efficiently and staying on track will get you ahead of the competition, especially in the early grind. Get those quest rewards, max out your professions, and don't waste on times that things won't move the needle. With these 5 tips, you'll have a strong start on any fresh server. Remember, it's not just about rushing to level 60, it's about enjoying the journey and mastering the early game to set yourself up for success. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I've got way more WoW Classic content coming your way, including leveling guides, gold making tips, and dungeon strategies. Until next time, happy questing, and I'll see you in Azeroth.